A message from rural South Uganda to rural South Scotland and the charity which stops nature interrupting education for these girls.
The girls out there, the vast majority whose families are trying to live on £1 a day, are missing 25% of their education for no other reason that their families can't afford sanitary ware. So it seemed to us that that's a huge problem, but with an incredibly simple solution.
That solution is a volunteer-run project which supplies Ugandan-made reusable pads to some 900 girls.
We give them 4 of these each, which is enough to last for a year, and the cost of that is £3. So every £3 we receive, that will give one girl a full year's education. And in the schools we've been helping for a couple of years, absenteeism has just disappeared. Obviously, if they catch malaria or some other illness, they'll miss school, but there's no absenteeism when they have their periods.
It means I won't have to miss school again every month. As a girl, to be a better citizen, I need education, so education contributes a lot to my future.
Pupils at a 4th school have just been added to the scheme.
It was amazing just to see the impact that the sanitary ware had on them. Like, we think of it as such a small thing, but for them they were just absolutely over the moon. It was really nice to see.
As the charity looks to extend the number of girls it can help in Uganda, it says even a small amount of fundraising here can make a big difference to somebody's education on the other side of the world.
Most of the schools we target are the poor rural schools. They tend to have about 100 girls, and so the annual bill for supporting a school is about £300, which is not an overwhelming amount of money to raise. And if we can essentially link people and organisations with the schools out there, we hope that can be sustainable and we'll never let them down. You know, the last thing we want them to is to get used to having these pads, and then we have to make the worst phone call saying, sorry, no money, you're going to have to go back to using banana leaves or rags and missing school and getting infections.
Each pack contains a postcard which says, "To you from the people of Scotland." The charity hopes it can deliver a lot more of them in years to come. Bruce Mackenzie, ITV News in Dumfries.
A long way from the capital, so it's quite poor, very rural.
Bit like here.
Yeah, average wage